what was said.
In visiting the radio station, all I did is exercise a right that is available to all citizens, including the Prime Minister. There could be absolutely nothing wrong with that.
In a move described by media practitioners as inappropriate, intimidatory and unprecedented, Prime Minister Patrick Manning on October 25th personally visited an urban entertainment radio station to object to what he called unprofessional conduct by two young radio presenters during a news broadcast.
I wanted the station leaders to know exactly what was going on, what I thought was the unprofessional conduct of the two newscasters. Have you heard the broadcast yourself? My judgment of the comment is that it was unprofessional conduct, and I am not getting into any details. It was unprofessional conduct. And I urge you to listen to it yourself and come to your own conclusions.
Well, here is what was actually said.
The Prime Minister added that the engines of vehicles today are so computerized that they will automatically adjust to the engine timing so that you would not be able to feel the difference. He added that when the price of premium gasoline went up, it was for those who could afford it. He said the price of gasoline in Trinidad is the lowest in the world.
So wait now, the price of gasoline went up for only those who could afford it, right?
Like the boss.
What's going on in this place?
The Prime Minister assured measures would be taken to give incentives to motorists to make the change to CNG. Yeah, so you're paying for you to go and change your whole kit.
You know how much it costs?
Yeah, about $5,000.
About $5,000, is about $10,000.
Yeah, between 5 and 10, one mechanic said.
Jesus Christ. Why would you raise gas for the minority? Which is the people who can afford it. That is the minority, eh?
It doesn't make much sense to us, but we need to sustain the increased spending of the government at this time. So, think about it.
Think about what? There's nothing to think about. And diesel may soon go up.
Yep, and he's also going to be encouraging people. Persons are now going to be encouraged to to convert their cars from diesel to CNG.
Which a man hits you from behind can be very dangerous because the tank is in the trunk.
That's our Prime Minister.
Who was the one who was attacked? Was it any other citizen? It was the Prime Minister who was attacked. What do you want me to do? Am I to say that if I intervene to protect myself, somebody could get suspended, and if I don't intervene, you can't be serious?
Following the Prime Minister's complaint, 2 station employees were suspended.
Whatever they do in the radio station had nothing to do with me, because they had suggested that perhaps they might investigate the matter and get back to me. And I said, get back to me for what? It has nothing to do with me. Whatever you do, that's your radio station. You run the radio station, I run the country.
Mr. Manning is also insisting he didn't leave his San Fernando barber shop in a rush to visit the radio station. He says after leaving the barber, he visited his longtime friend, Petrotrin CEO Malcolm Jones first, and then headed into Port of Spain. So is the Prime Minister setting a precedent for future visits to media houses if he objects to what is said or printed about him?
As the spirit moves me, that too many of the commentators, either in the newspapers or in the media or on the radio, do not respect our institutions. It is a question of being disrespectful to institutions and authority.
The incident in question was first reported by the Mirror newspaper. Like the radio broadcast, the Prime Minister believes the paper was out of line. He intends to sue.